One moment, the world is bathed in the familiar warmth of our star. The next, nothing. An instant, profound, and utterly inexplicable void where the sun once hung. No warning, no eclipse, just gone. Asterisk, the initial shock gives way to a primal fear. What just happened? Where did it go? The questions echo in the sudden, suffocating silence that follows the initial pandemonium. But the truth, the horrifying, cosmic truth, is far simpler and far more devastating than anyone could possibly comprehend in those first, disorienting seconds. The sun, our sun, is simply no longer there. And with its disappearance, the clock begins to tick on everything we know, every breath, every hope, every single living thing on Earth. Asterisk, for a precious 8 minutes and 20 seconds, the Earth continued to receive light from a sun that no longer existed. A cosmic echo, a ghost of warmth, traveling at the speed of light. It's a concept almost too vast to grasp the sheer, unimaginable distance that separates us from our life-giving star. But as those final, lingering photons winked out, the true horror began to set in. The world was plunged into an eternal night, a darkness far deeper than any moonless sky. Asterisk, but the absence of light was only the beginning. The sun's gravitational pull, the invisible tether that holds our entire solar system together, also vanished instantly. Without that immense force, Earth, along with every other planet, became a rogue wanderer, no longer bound in a comforting orbit. Our home began to hurtle through the vacuum of space, a lonely, frozen ship adrift in an endless cosmic ocean. The delicate dance of the planets, perfected over billions of years, dissolved into gravitational anarchy. Collisions, once impossible, now became a terrifying certainty for the other celestial bodies, but for Earth, a different, more insidious fate awaited. Asterisk, the immediate consequence of the sun's disappearance would be a catastrophic drop in temperature. Without the constant influx of solar radiation, Earth's surface would rapidly radiate its stored heat into space. Within a week, global average temperatures would plummet below freezing. Oceans, once teeming with life, would begin to solidify, transforming into vast, desolate plains of ice. The very air we breathe would become a biting, lethal force, carrying with it the chill of deep space. Humanity, accustomed to the gentle embrace of the sun, would find itself in a desperate, losing battle against an unrelenting, all-consuming cold. Every source of warmth, fires, geothermal energy, nuclear power would become a precious, finite resource, fought over in the encroaching darkness. Asterisk, beyond the cold, a more fundamental crisis would unfold: the death of photosynthesis. Plants, the very foundation of almost all life on Earth, rely on sunlight to survive. Without it, they would wither and die within days or weeks. This would trigger a cascading ecological collapse. Herbivores, deprived of their food source, would starve. Carnivores, in turn, would follow. The intricate web of life woven over millennia would unravel with terrifying speed. The air itself would slowly become toxic as oxygen-producing plants vanished. Humanity, even if it managed to survive the initial freeze, would face an insurmountable challenge: a world utterly devoid of food, breathable air, and, ultimately, hope. The Earth, once a vibrant oasis, would become a barren, frozen tomb, drifting silently through the cosmic void. What then, for the last remnants of life clinging to a dying world? Asterisk, and so, the long night descends. The Earth, once a vibrant, living planet, becomes a silent, frozen monument to a star that was. It continues its lonely journey through the interstellar void, a rogue planet, a cosmic orphan. The last vestiges of human civilization, if any, survived. The initial cataclysm would eventually succumb to the relentless cold, the lack of resources, and the crushing weight of an existence without light, without warmth, without hope. Our blue marble, once a beacon of life, becomes a silent, drifting tomb, a testament to the fragility of existence in a universe that cares nothing for our struggles. Asterisk, this terrifying thought experiment, this hypothetical vanishing act of our sun, serves as a stark, chilling reminder. a reminder of our profound dependence on that distant, burning orb. It underscores the delicate balance that allows life to flourish on our planet and the immense, indifferent power of the cosmos. It forces us to confront our own insignificance in the face of such overwhelming forces and perhaps to appreciate the precious, fleeting gift of sunlight just a little bit more. Asterisk, what does our existence truly mean without our star? What does it mean to be alive under the warmth of a sun we often take for granted? Perhaps in contemplating the ultimate darkness, we can truly see the light. Think about it and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What would you do if the sun just vanished?